What's going on, guys? Nando back with one more video, and in front of us we have the Samsung Gear IconX. Now, these have not come out recently. These have been out for almost a year, but I have decided to give them a try, especially since I'm rocking the Galaxy S8 Plus, and I'm looking for the best accessories for that phone. Now, after making reviews on the Apple Airpods, the BeatsX, the Jaybird X3s, and loving and falling in love with and missing the Apple Airpods, I decided that the Gear IconX would be a cool product to review and check out, and I wanted to give you guys that impression so you guys can make a decision for yourselves. Now, let's start off with looks. The looks of the Gear IconX is actually, in my opinion, pretty cool, pretty futuristic. Especially when you compare it to Apple's AirPods, and they're pretty straightforward, nothing to them, just a simple, in my opinion, bland design. Now, looks-wise, they're hot. Looks-wise, they're futuristic. Feature-wise, meh, hit or miss. And that's where I want you guys to know who these are for and what to expect before buying them. There's been a ton of sales going around, Best Buy, Amazon. You can get a lot of these refurbished. I know that sounds disgusting, but they do change out the buds so that you're not getting someone else's earwax with yours. Whatever, keep that in mind. And I got these on Best Buy for $60 on sale. So I don't know if that's still going on, but I'll link it to Amazon so you guys can check that out. Regardless, functionality. These are focused on fitness. Now, they have this cool little thing here off the side. As you guys can see there, they have these heart rate sensors in each bud. So left and right has that heart rate sensor. And what that's going to allow you to do is obviously check your heart rate while doing exercise, while going to the gym, while going for a walk. Whatever it is that you're doing, you can check your heart rate using Samsung Health and keep track of it. Competitors don't do that, or very few do that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not used it once. Matter of fact, I actually used it accidentally, and that's part of the problem. These earbuds, volume-wise, sound-wise, are good. Feature-wise, also pretty decent. But when it comes to using them and how they're intended to be used, that's where the problem lies. Samsung, if you're listening, please make a second version of these that aren't so sensitive when it comes to turning up the volume, when it comes to skipping to the next song, when it comes to pause and play. Numerous times I thought I was pausing the song, but I wasn't. It skipped. Many times I thought I was turning up the volume and I wasn't. I paused the song. And many times I thought I was doing one of those two, and somehow I ended up telling my earbuds to start a workout exercise. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't like it. It was annoying. And because of that, the battery life on these guys take a huge hit. A lot of the reviews on these earbuds are the fact that people like them, people like the way they look, people like the way they fit. In my ears, they fit wonderfully. They come with extra buds to cater to your ear a little better. These little built-in wings are fantastic. I really like them. But the battery life on these guys, in my opinion, sucks. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that there's a heart rate sensor in them. And even when it's not being used, it does hurt the battery life, because I think the earbuds are in this constant state of maybe you need the heart rate sensor, maybe you're going to use it, and that causes the earbuds to not last as long. For example, when comparing it to the Apple AirPods, those suckers probably last 5 hours before I have to put them back in the case, and then the case itself probably lasts about a week of casual usage. These come with their own case, which is awesome. They slide in here, pretty straightforward. And then you close it. So it slides in. Oh, I got the wrong one in. There you go. See, it slides in just like so. You close it like so. And then the little red light comes on saying it's charging. When it's done, it goes green. But the case itself only holds a charge for probably, I don't know, another 4 to 8 hours. Nowhere comparable to the Apple AirPods. I hate having to make that comparison, but as you guys know, that's something that's going to happen, especially given the fact that Samsung and Apple are such huge competitors. Now, the case is portable. The case charges via micro USB, and when the case is charging, there's a little light here in the back end that also turns red. Now, I really, really, really want to love these. And I'm struggling with the fact that I have some BeatsX that I've enjoyed. And then I've enjoyed these. And I enjoy these every time that the touch sensitivity chooses to work. I can almost even put up with the fact that the battery sucks if I'm able to pause and play correctly, if I'm able to turn up the volume correctly. And I really do wish that that wasn't an issue. But I had to share this with you guys. I know that some of you out there already have seen reviews on the Gear IconX. And I think that if you find a good deal on them, if the sale is right, I think they're worth it to the right buyer, to the right user. I think that, see, it's so hard to say. I was going to say that if you're more of a fitness-oriented person, that they're for you. But I think that if you're more of a fitness-oriented person, you probably have a Gear Fit or a Fitbit or something else that's not going to be so clunky in terms of the user interface. I think that if you're a fitness user, you want something that's going to sound good. Maybe the Jaybird X3s, even the BeatsX. But I think that if you're a casual user and you can be patient with the touch sensitivity, I think you're going to love these. I have not tried them with an iPhone to see how they work. But with my Galaxy S8 Plus, they work very well. Sound-wise, they get pretty loud. They fit very well. So there you have it. If you guys have any comments, any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Please give a thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it or found it useful. And more importantly, subscribe because it's free. And I got more videos coming up. So that's it, guys. It was Nando out with this video. On to the next one. Peace, the salute, and stay geeky.